Hi, welcome to YOH Crochet. My name is Anita, and today I have for you, well, first I have a finished object from the Spotlighter. Oh, why can't I not speak? I would edit this out, but I'm not going to. Anyway, first I have for you today a finished object from the very first Spotlight designer for the year 2023 for Amigurumi Wars. And I am going to show that to you and talk about the pattern a little bit. The design is by Marina from Blue Rabbit Toys, and it is a raccoon. And I think he is so adorable. And I used, for the body, I used this yarn called Fair Isle Liberty. It is discontinued, I do believe, and it is in the color Arctic Heather oh, I threw away the ball band. It's discontinued anyway, so you cannot get it. But it was on clearance. I think it was Mary Maxim that was on clearance. So I got I don't know, quite a few balls of it, and I still have one skein left. And then I have a charcoal gray. I believe I used, it's right here, actually. I didn't put it away yet. Yes, Red Heart Super Saver in the color charcoal. Yes, and then just white. I don't know. It was either Mainstays or Big Twist or Red Heart. I'm not sure. And then I received these beautiful safety eyes from Nancy from She's Got Yarn, and they are colored, and it is very hard to see because it's a very thin band of color around the black pupils. Yeah, you can see it. And they're blue eyes. They're so pretty, and they're sparkly. You can't really see the sparkle. It's not showing up. So yes, Nancy, thank you for those eyes. And what can I say about the pattern? I enjoyed the pattern very much. It was very, very well written. Lots and lots of photos. If you need photos to refer to, if you're, newer at amigurumis, those photos will be very, very helpful. What else? The layout of the pattern was very aesthetically pleasing. It was, yes, very well written, very well formatted, and very well overall put together with plenty of photos and very clear instructions. One thing she does do, a lot of designers do write this way, when you have your typical increasing, like you go your 6 single crochet in a magic ring and then increase in every stitch for 12, and then you go up to 18 by doing 1 single crochet and then an increase, and so on and so forth, and then up to 24 with 2 single crochets and an increase. Yeah 2 single crochets and an increase up to 24, and then 3, and then an increase for 30. She kind of splits up. So that first increase, like say you're on the 5 single crochets and 1 increase around, well, she will go like start with 3 single crochets and then do an increase and then 5 increase for 5 times, I believe, and then finish up the round with your other 2 single crochets that go with that 3 to make a total of 5 before your increase. A lot of designers, I hope you understand and follow what I'm saying, but a lot of designers do write that way. I believe it's to, when you get that flat circle, you can kind of see where the line where the increases are all, it kind of spirals. You can see like a spiral line. I believe some designers write in this manner to split up where the increase is, and when you're going back down and decreasing, it's the same thing, to split up where those increases lies to minimize that spiral looking line. But it doesn't really bother me once you stuff it. I don't feel it's that noticeable really. So I go ahead, and whenever something's written that way, I do go ahead and increase in the normal fashion without splitting up that, you know, first increase. Just because it's easier for me to count out. I do not use stitch markers. So I will count every stitch in every round. Like, say for instance, I'm on the 30 stitch round. So it's 5 single crochet and then increase the next stitch. No, that would be 7. That would be, okay, this is 42. We'll just say, for example, 42. I count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then stitches 6 and 7 will be my increase. So 6 and 7 will be in the same stitch, and then I go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we're in multiples of 7 now. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13 and 14 will be in the same stitch. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, or 19, 20, and 21 will be in the same stitch. And I just count like that all the way around, and it's easier for me to count it out like this if I'm not splitting up that first increase, that first set. So I didn't do that as the pattern states, which is fine for me. It looks the same. It's still super cute. Another thing I did do differently is the tail has a lot of striping, as you can see, and I did joined rounds when I got to the tail because it helps with that color jog. You do get a line. You do get that line from where you're joining all the time, but it's just your personal preference, which you think is the lesser of the two evils, this little line or that color jog. Like, for instance, I did not do that on the hands or the feet. Here, you see, here's where I switch colors on the foot. See how drastic that is? And again on the hand. And then you see on the tail right here where that line is, that is where I switched my colors. And if you do joined rounds, it makes that look a little bit more seamless. But again, like I said, you do have that line there, but I think that's less noticeable than this. So otherwise, I followed the pattern pretty much exactly the way it was. I think he turned out super, super cute. And if you are interested, I will put the link to this pattern in the description box. And you can make one of your own for Amigurumi Wars. I'm showing you his eyes again because I think they're so pretty. And this would be a 3-point entry since it is a paid Spotlight designer pattern. Okay, so that's the raccoon. And then I wanted to give you guys an update on the points and the standings as of right now for the month of January. It is Sunday, January, I don't know the date, the 5th or the 6th. Maybe it's the 6th. Might be the 6th. I don't know. Anyway, so as of today, as of time of recording, these are the point standings. So we have tied, let's see, we have how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4. Okay. So we have 4 rankings right now. Tied for 4th place, each with 2 points. We have, well, I put Julie on there. Just wait. Maybe Julie has 4. I don't know. I can't look at my phone. So I have a Julie on here twice. I believe it's the same Julie. So I'm not sure if she has 2 or 4 points. So possibly Julie Armstrong with 2 points, along with HD Handmade Designs with 2 points. Again, she might have 4. I wrote her name down twice, and each time there's 2 behind her name, so I'll have to look into that. And then in 3rd place with 3 points each, we have Elisa from Anaya's Toy Box, Sam from Mamfa's Makes, and Maureen. And 2, 3. Oh, well, I guess I'm an idiot. There's only 3 rankings. Okay, well, anyway, in 1st place right now, the leader is Kathleen Ulrich, and she has 12 points. So, I believe it is only January 6th, so you guys still have plenty of time to catch Kathleen if you want to try to do so. Keep the photos coming on in, and it's been a lot of fun seeing your photos and seeing what you're making. And I'm very, very happy that a lot of people, quite a few people, it seems like, have went ahead and purchased some of the patterns from Blue Rabbit Toys, which is the Spotlight designer for January. And I went ahead and I sent her a message via her Etsy shop, the designer Arena, and I told her, I introduced myself. I'm like, yeah, I do this thing, Amigurumi Wars, and I'm spotlighting your shop this month. So hopefully it's bringing you some traffic and some extra sales. And she replied back, and she thanked me, and she asked me what my channel name was. So that was really cool. So, maybe I will pick my designer ahead of time before I announce it, and maybe they would be willing to offer you guys a sale. I don't want to ask, but I'll just, put out there that they might be getting some extra traffic, and maybe they'll offer. I don't want to ask, so we'll see what happens. I was going to mention one other thing. I don't remember. It was just in my head, and now it is gone. Well, this isn't what I was going to mention, but since I'm on here, I do want to touch on that Facebook group that I created. It's called, in case anyone did not see the video that I talked about it in, it is called Virtual Craft Fair. And what the purpose of this group is if any crafters out there are wanting to try to have a platform to sell their finished makes in, this is designed for that, for people who Etsy is not feasible to do. Any craft is welcome, and even if you don't want to sell your stuff, even if you just want to come and see what other people have to offer, it is pretty small, so we haven't had any posts with anyone like attempting to sell anything yet, because like I said, it's small. It's 13 members, so I'm thinking people are probably feeling, what is the point to post in this group when there are only 13 members? So I'm really hoping to grow it so that we have more members, and maybe we'll get a little bit more activity in there, and seeing posts and seeing, what people have to offer. So if you are interested in that, I am going to make that a permanent thing in my description box, so that will always be there. It is called, again, Virtual Craft Fair, and just go ahead and request an invite, and I will get you approved. Me or one of the other admins will get you approved. I was hoping whatever I was trying to remember would pop into my head while I was talking about the Facebook group, but it has not. So, oh, well, this is, again, is not what I was going to say, but I did start my next paid Spotlight designer pattern. And so I've got the body and the head. Can you tell what this is going to be? I think you can. So when I get that finished, I will come on again and give you another point standings update and discuss that pattern with you. And thank you so much, everyone, for purchasing from Arena. And oh, I did remember what I was going to say. Um, I know I've had a handful of you tell me that you're really happy that I am doing Amigurumi Wars again in 2023. So that makes me feel great, and it makes everything worthwhile that I know there are people out there that really, really do enjoy this and really appreciate the time and effort that not just me, but all of the hosts um, put into this. So thank you for letting me know how much fun you're having and that you appreciate it, because it just encourages me to keep going. And maybe 2024 as well. Maybe, who knows? Maybe eventually this will really blow up. You never know. But anyway, again, thank you so much. Thank you for purchasing from Arena. And it is not too late to stop by and grab a few patterns and go ahead and make them and submit them to me. For all of her patterns will be 3 points because they are all paid. So, and y'all want to try to catch Kathleen, don't you? Yeah. I know you do. All right, well, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. It is Sunday at the time of recording this video, so I probably won't have this up till Monday. So have a good Monday, and I will see you next time. Bye.